Long live the queen or the king, and by the way, that's you. I'm Tonyah Dee, registered dietitian, and since we live in a body, have a soul, and are a spirit, I believe it's important to feed all three parts. This month's theme for feeding body, soul, and spirit is sovereignty. And sovereignty is having an ultimate source of power. And we all are sovereign. We have an ultimate source of power located right in here. And this power helps us with being independent, having authority over our own lives. And we can also connect our sovereignty, our power, to a higher power. So this is what I recommend for you this month to claim that power that we have, that you have, we have inside of us. So for feeding the body, what I'd love for you to do, I'm sure you do recognize this, is everybody has an energy field. We have energy inside and we have energy outside of ourselves, and it's important to protect that field so that we have plenty of energy to get us to exercise the power that we have. Now, often we can deplete our energy field, and when we do that, I just really want to recommend really protect yourself. Say to people around you, my energy field is on empty, it's on E. It's time for me to do all I can to increase it. Rest, eat well, silence, nature, exercise, whatever can increase your energy field so that your body once again feels sovereign, like it feels like it has that power. So make sure that you protect your energy field from things and people who might want to take your energy from you. So for the soul this month, what I want you to recognize is our soul is like our ship. Everyone has a unique soul, and everyone's soul is on a unique journey. So it's important that we learn how to sail our own ship, our own soul's journey. And one of the little things I keep in my meditation room is this little song, because this is mostly an extremely profound song. Row your boat gently down the stream, merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Okay, so what this song is saying is row, row, row your own boat, row your own soul. Don't be jumping into other people's boats or canoes because you don't know where they're going. But it's important that we all get to know what our authentic calling is and row our own boat gently and merrily, happily, hopefully. And one of the things we can do with our ship to develop self-trust is we can continuously row it away from chaos and into areas of peace. So this month for the mind, one thing I'm recommending is the word discernment is so important, because especially now with all of the different information, it's important to be able to discern what is true, what is false, what is incorrect, and what is correct. What all of this information, is it good for you? Is it bad for you? Delete it. Simplify it, and really use your mind to discern true from false. I know it's kind of complicated these days, but it's really important that you find your own truth, and your mind is there to help you. In our emotions need safe harbors. So it's important that you find a place to steer your ship when you're feeling emotional into some place where you can identify, release emotions, identify emotions, release emotions, feel your emotions. And this really helps if you create a safe harbor where you can do this routinely, because emotions are always a part of our soul, and emotions tell us what we're experiencing in life. So it's important that we have a place where we can go and process these feelings so that they can be released, which will lighten our ship as we're sailing merrily down the stream. In our will, so our will is where we make choices and then we have an action. So what I'm recommending is just be careful about your own soul's journey. Make decisions that support your journey, and be very careful not to jump in to somebody else's boat, someone else's soul's journey, because the longer you're in someone else's journey, you're really not in your own soul's journey. And one thing that makes life really meaningful and authentic is if we can have our own soul's journey, and it helps the other person to have their own journey as well. So in the spirit, our spirit is the ultimate source of power, and God's spirit is the ultimate source of power. But our spirit, because it's connected, we're made in the image of God. We have a spirit, and we can connect to this ultimate source of power, which is God, a higher power. And I'm just here to remind you that we have this ability to return to this source of power within us when we need more power. It's actually depleting when we're trying to seek power from outside of ourselves. And one thing I'm just encouraging you to recognize is never neglect this source of power that you have, that's really here to help you on your soul's journey and lead you into a life where you're happy and you're satisfied, and it's your authentic soul's journey where you can express yourself. So we tap into the sovereignty of the spirit, who is the ultimate source of power. Phew. Well, I hope that this was helpful. I hope this month that you claim your power, and long live the king and the queen that live inside of all of us. I'm Tonyah Dee, registered dietitian. Go in grace and with grace.